Hello everyone, this is Daga, and yeah, we're hunting KT again. This is almost a 20-second improvement over my previous time, so I was really glad with this. I'm pretty sure Sub 7 might be possible. You'll see I screw up quite a lot in Phase 2, so sorry for the spoilers. And I'm sure some Switch X player will get the Sub 7 one day. It's super in reach. This is also different Switch X. I switched my set a bit too. So let's see how it works out. I've also switched up the opener a tiny bit. The beginning is the same as before. We slapped her in the face 3 times to get her really mad. And we dodged her row. I took my ration this time. And hit her twice for the mount. I'm not taking Flying Rider here, so I have to hit her twice. I try and aim for her chest, just to deal extra damage. I'm actually cutting it pretty close into getting her to transition out of phase 1 immediately. So that damage is a good safety net. Keep stabbing her back, and she'll stagger after she goes molten, then jump back to her head, which is already a bit weakened. And get the other stagger, and then let's do the mount finisher. Get her down and do the same combo as the other run. So we do the short combo once, vertical slash into double slash, then do it again, and then do the longer combo with 3 vertical slashes into double slash and finish with a ZSD. Now I'll hold the ZSD for a while. There are meant to do the early cancel, but I messed too hard. But well, this run made it to YouTube, so it works out. I'm using a set with more attacks, so I can't get the Clagger like in the other run. But it's okay, because when she gets up, she'll attack once and leave. Since I did the full explosion before, I didn't have time for the long combo there. I'd settle for the short one, explode on her face. Got lucky with AR there, doing the bite that misses me. Some of her attacks will hit you. And here I use the code ring. And I also take some time to sharpen my weapon. I feel like this was a mistake. I think it would have been better to sharpen later, as you'll see. I got her head just in time to start this thing, but then I don't have time to cancel to evade that attack. If I didn't sharpen before, I could avoid that by early canceling. So that's why I said the sharpening was a mistake. But it's okay, she did another bolt charge. So I can flush her head and slap it 3 times. Got her really mad again. Here I messed up the ZSD input. It didn't go through early on, so I did it a bit later. I then canceled it early, but I think that cancel hit her back instead of her face. I got the Clagger. This was one of the reasons I switched up that opening. In the previous run I had chipped her horns in the first area. I can get away without chipping her horns there, so I can chip them here instead and get that extra Clagger. Got lucky with the AI here. As you can see, that punch doesn't hit you, it reflects it to her face. So we get a nice ZSD there. Here I thought she might attack me once more before leaving, because she leaves when she's in that corridor, just like that. I could ZSD her face when she was going back. As you can see, she stays idle for quite a while. Missed that opportunity. Roll through that. I have to roll just before her fist hits the floor. Do ZSD. I cancel early but still get hit. But it's okay, that's the triple headbutt of doom. That move always hits me. So getting a trade with an early ZSD cancels a win. Here I panicked for some reason and went for her hind legs rather than doing my usual clutch of the arm and ZSD. I think the ZSD there would be better, but whatever. I can punish this with the Morphin Sweep. I was in a bit of bad position, so I missed her head, but it's okay. Throw through the single headbutt. You also have to rush the very last second for that. I got trolled by a Gajalaka there. So he did just too late after her fist slam. Could not get the early cancel there. That's just as I said, the phase 2 is a bit sloppy. Managed to get the morphing sweep to the face on that sweeping beam, and the horns come off, so that's nice. Now I don't have amp, so I'll use the fire breath to build up amp instead. Dodge through that, do a double slash. Try to ZSD but miss, I'll blame the slow. But hey, I got the council on her face, so that's nice. The sweeping beam also doesn't have too much of a vertical hitbox. It was a bit high up in the slope, it missed me entirely. Nice to see the slope decided to even think about. Here I learned my lesson, I'm not sharpening now, I want to get her face. Wait a tiny bit, because she'd be locked there. Do the ZSD. Cancel early to make sure I don't fly into her lava. She's going furious, now is a good time to sharpen. And then I'll clutch to her arm and ZSD rather than doing the hind legs. Her arms are super safe to ZSD, she likes to do the claw swipe with the other arm when latching to one, so that misses you. And if she decides to do the bow charge or another move that hits you, you have time to cancel and avoid it. And now to dodge her belly flop, you have to roll just after she lands. The hitbox on that is super misleading. And I go for a ZSD there. And I said her arms are super safe. I think this is the secret to this matchup. Getting all the ZSDs you can on her arms and face. The face is less safe, but takes a lot more damage. Got the long stagger there, but there's some gold dripping from the ceiling. Why are people asking for Shigaru Magala in this game? It's already here, look at that! Managed to build amp just in time. And here I go for the full bars. I wanted to, but then she bit, and I had to cancel to not get hit. Dodge this to the side, one morphing sweep. Get a clagger, one extra sword slash, collect her face, and you only leave once. So let's go for the full burst here. This time it will actually be the full burst. And she's dead. And look at that time, 7 minutes 25 seconds with all those mistakes in area 2. Pretty glad with this. I'm getting better at this matchup, I think. I'm kind of being able to deal with the triple headbutt sometimes. I dodged it once in this run, you can see that. And the other times I couldn't because I was being YOLO with ZSDs. I think that's the secret. ZSD her arms and her face. I mean, that's my new set. It's actually based on the sets I used for my Elatrian runs. With peak performance. I figured it would work for KT too, right? You can sharpen when she changes areas. And I get more attack boost, and I don't have to use an awakening on Teostra technique. So it's a fair bit stronger than the previous set. And I use the poison weapon just because KT takes a ton of damage from poison. Even though I only get the poison in phase 1, I think that helps me get her to transition immediately, much more consistently. I tried out Blast a few times and it wasn't as consistent. And there's the final time, and as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next hunt. See ya, bye bye!